Hi there, Aquarius. Thank you so much for tuning in. We are here for you. This is going to be your 12-year cycle read. It's going to be encompassing the last 6 years leading up to this point at this particular eclipse in the sign of Libra on October 14th, 2023. And then we're going to jump 6 years out. I'm hearing the number 8 here, so maybe Spirit wants to jump even further forward. But let's take a look. First of all, thank you guys, those of you who do hit the like button on this video upon entering into the room. Those of you who also have subscribed, have been subscribers, and will subscribe possibly today. Welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in and your support. So let's jump in. We're going to start. We'll just make sure that, yeah, we're okay. Let's get into, for Aquarius, what we may be able to expect when it comes to this particular 12-year cycle. Just to triple. Perfect. Okay. Got everything in the view. We have 2 alternate cams, so hopefully that's cool and you guys are enjoying that. Sort of, we're testing this. I like it. Personally, I find it really cool to look at. But yeah, you guys do give me that reiteration if you do happen to enjoy the secondary screen. Okay. Theme, lovers, Aquarius. I'm hearing joining forces. I am drawn to a crystal deck card right here. Throat chakra, Larimar, spaciousness. We have, it says, throat chakra right there. Physical qualities, releases blockages and negative energy, treats bones in the cranium and upper spine, supports health in the throat and soft tissues, heals the pineal and thyroid glands and their associated organs, improves hormonal function. Emotional qualities, restores balance from emotional extremes, addresses bipolar disorder, OCD, PTSD, and anxiety related mental and emotional disorders, reduces stubbornness and fear of change, calming and soothing. Let's clear the heart chakra, throat chakra. It clears emotional blockages. Let's clear it on the back. Okay. Enhances truthful communication. I welcome positive change is the quote that is further mentioned at the bottom of this card. So I'm going to set that up top. I feel like that's sort of a totem energy for you during these next 12 years. Well, the next 6 and the last 6. I am kind of seeing that zest of blue, the way the light is shimmering and reflecting off of this 5 of Swords card. I don't know if you guys can quite catch it, but yeah, that's kind of coming to my attention. We see that, and we also do see it in the star. Let's clear in the circle. Let me, again, meditate. That's in the last 6 years. We start to even see it come in 2019, 2020, 21 is when we really see it. That we'll talk about, whatever that is. 2022, we see it. 2023, 24, 2025 is where we will really see whatever that is. We're going to jump into that in a second, but obviously from then on, we also see it 2026. And there's something here that, let's clear in the heart chakra down left side body, you're mastering. Aquarius. It's very interesting because I'm looking at my card. It's a debit card sitting on the table, and it is that exact shimmery blue color. So maybe your finances are taking off. Maybe there's something here even of a company that you're launching. I'm hearing that. And you're like, when is this going to sort of find its pedal? Okay. You're going to figure something out about your craft. I hear that as well. Be it how to monetize your craft. You could have, again, like I say, started to really pick up on that. That was 2019. You're changing the way that, yeah, you're making your money, literally. But let's get to it. What I'm seeing here for you, Aquarius, this is a cycle of abundance for you. It's really going to come down to how you're manifesting. Your life, okay, how it is that whatever you create also has a way of then getting to its point of interest. So where it is that you are taking your shit to the next level, I'm gonna say it like that. We got to use that word. Apparently Spirit wants that word, just that exact word. So even it may touch on monetization, but as you guys know, I gotta be honest, I'm not gonna change what I'm hearing. This is a channeled energy. So some of you have something that I'm hearing the song "Because I'm Not Going Home Without You" is in Maroon 5. You cannot live a life without this, whatever this is, it's your craft, being involved in what you're creating here. I'm seeing a tooth on that 2019 placement of the Four of Swords. I'm just seeing it like right there. Now, there's something you're creating room for. Now, let's say it like this. I'm going to give you guys a story right here. I don't normally talk about my personal life, but I was starting an app. It was some time ago, some years back. And at the time, like, I still believe it's an amazing idea. I'm just going to talk on myself for a quick sec. Just give myself a little gold star right there. But yeah, no, I mean, I believed in the idea, like I still do. But anyways, I was talking, to some investors about this idea. This was, again, years ago. I remember, one investor, they told me, well, this is a great idea, but your audience may not be here yet. Like, your audience may not be awakened, to what this could become yet. Like, should you bring this to the market? They may not. Whether I agree on that, that's a separate thing. But I want to mention that here because I feel like there is something to that in the capacity of whatever this is that you're drawing to full scale, Aquarius. I'm hearing Capricorn here. Some of you here, you're understanding, okay, why it is that you should be able to monetize what you do for a living anyways. Oh, well, that's very interesting. Some of you, this is big. This is really, really big. Whatever it is, there was an idea even you had. Now, tooth, I'm hearing wisdom tooth. There's something in that year of 2019, I'm hearing Sagittarius, Aquarius, Capricorn. There's something that you had a vision of. That is the next wave. That is the future. And you're like, at what point do I jump timelines where I don't feel I'm quite there yet and I don't quite know who that industry market is, and now, bam, I'm going to do it. And my audience has been born. I really like, you guys, you feel you're ahead of your time, Aquarius, with what it is that you feel is your secret sauce. And it's just a matter of landing on the map with this, whatever this is. Landing forward and saying, I feel the need. I find that I can be of service to others in this space. And I am focusing with all my entirety on this new beginning. This is something that you will embody. Now, this is a general video I'm hearing, but if you're here, there's a portal that you play such a tremendous role in. I'm seeing the letter D. Let's clear the heart chakra and the throat chakra. This is something that you are awakening to. Okay, this is something that you are needed in, and you know this. It's like, oh, I know. Some of you here, this has to do with your voice, your actual. And I remember, yeah, right here, we got the throat chakra card, right? So there is something that you're really good at, Aquarius, but it's like you've been holding yourself back. Spirit has been, your guides have been, they have been tuning you, so to speak. Now, with the Four of Swords, I keep hearing something about money here. There's something absolutely mesmerizing. Like, I see this Four of Swords, if you quite see this character here, right? He looks like he's just incubating. Like, he's literally, he's sleeping. He is in a, it's very interesting. The vision that your guides are giving me right now, Aquarius, is like, they have you in this vessel. They've sort of taken you off the grid on some plane or another, and they are like, listen, your audience not ready, so we're just gonna kind of, we'll take it, we're gonna, yeah, we're gonna save the horsepower on your vibration right now. And they're just, they're waiting. They don't want to really release that. I see that was back in 2019. Are you in order? Leading to a divine counterpart for some of you, I'm hearing, by whom you will create this new beginning? Absolutely. Absa, frog, makaluka, country song singing, lutely? What? Maybe throwing a flute there, flutely. Maybe a banjo and a ukulele, anybody? You're gonna be famous for some of you, and you may be duetting with someone. Now, I will take it back though, return it down the back of the throat chakra. You are not ready at that point. 2019, you weren't ready, Aquarius, because your audience was not made. I'm hearing that song, cause I was made for you. You are not ready because your audience wasn't made. Interesting. Maybe what your work is gonna come down to serving as the place that still has not a place on the map. Does that make sense? Like, you sort of are thinking so far ahead, like you are very, very, very out there, Aquarius. And so you threw that ball way out there when you reincarnated. Like, you are of such a high vibrational tribe, Aquarius. I'm hearing Leo. Your community is not yet born. That's what I'm hearing. So yeah, you had to kind of like just kind of spin those wheels a little bit with that Four of Swords. With a star returning down the throat chakra. Woo, yeah. So, and there is some, some taboo. There is some controversy, and it is part of you getting to know that, what that is, why you're controversial, Aquarius. Because that will play a part, interestingly, in how important this is for the group that you truly do speak to, for, on behalf and of who you support by way of what you live for the cause to create room for. In 3D, in the 3D, Aquarius, you're meant to be somebody powerful. I hear like that. You're meant to share your gifts here. To the point where people, they're like hearing your ideas and they're like, that shit's powerful. Like, they, though, again, have to be in that space where they're actually receptive, right? The universe here had to acclimate to who you could become. Some of your functions, your features, the tassels on your vessel are not relevant. And I mean, it's a compliment to you, because here you come. I see with that disruptive sort of aura of yours, I'm going to say it like that, and you are ruled by Uranus in 3 years from tomorrow's. We're filming this one day prior, Friday the 13th, October 2023, with the Father of Cups energy. 3 years out, we see 2024, 5-6. 2026 is when you take, I'm hearing your Grand Cross. Some of you may have a Grand Cross, Grand Cardinal Cross in your birth chart, but that something is coming. This is when I see all your guys, they be landing. It's like, let's wake up now. All right. So if you think you've been woke, if you thought you were woke back in 19, you don't know nothing of where your craft is going to take you. Others in 2026, you're going to be you are going to be so needed. I heard like that. What you serve here with is the utmost cream de la creme on the conversation that maybe others are also having. You are going to have that say. Some of you may be a judge. You may be appointed to some position here. You're going to be the last call. For many of you, you have, I'm saying it, information, something that a lot of people will acknowledge. Finally, this is a prerequisite into our future. I'm hearing the letter D again. I'm hearing, ooh, is it Grimes? Obadiah? Oblivion? Hold on, who sings that? Anyways, I'm hearing that song right there. Yeah. Obadiah, that song. Go check that out. Very particular. That's coming through. So yeah, you're healing. You're a healer. Many of you, this is with your voice. Your voice will take on, something about your voice will just kind of like flower, and it will bloom and it'll blossom, and you'll understand why it is that you had a tough time in the past figuring out, yeah, the feeling that you had for what you wanted to do. It's almost like you were going within and you couldn't really figure out where your need for this conversation was coming from, but really what you were feeling was the need that others had for you in this particular conversation. Okay, like they need your voice there. I'm hearing that, Aquarius, like your debate ability. I heard like that. Many of you, I'm saying you will be there. Okay, you will be there standing. Okay, making sense of things that people just cannot. I mean, it's your strategic mind. I'm seeing someone here who will be a prodigy. Okay, I see the likes of, innovative, yeah, creative energy, okay, psychic, clairvoyant, clairaudient, clairsentient, but really, I see this as the strategy of the mind. With the Hermit mirroring that Five of Swords, you're going to come out of nowhere. You are not going to be seen around that bend, around that corner. You will come out with this craft of yours, and it's going to be so needed, so necessary, and so very unique at that point in time. It's like nobody is going to be able to catch up with what the hell you're doing, why the fuck it's so important, but they will be listening to you. Okay, so there's something you will define the paradigm for, and I feel like it's in your voice. I'm going to say it again like that. I'm seeing MLK energy here. I'm seeing for many of you, you will be the voice of some movement, some company, and you will be backed up, and your guides are going to be here. Okay, standing by you. I'm hearing that. Stand by me when you're not strong. Yeah. This is the voice of a whole group of people. Many of you, you may not see it today. You maybe felt like, I had a thought, maybe that could be something someday. I repeat, you don't see how, to what extent you have understood already that the rhythm has already met the rhyme. It's just the stage that needs the audience's attention now. And I'm hearing next. Who's in line? Who's the first to step up? Got your guides. I'm hearing the guides. The guides are now figuring, okay, because that is going to be very interesting. I'm saying for some of you here, this is quite literally coming down to investment. Okay, because the first person to invest in your story, that, many people, oh yeah, what's Apple? Back in the day, it was like too crazy. Yeah, Hey Aquarius, the phone literally cut right there. So yeah, I'm telling you, the voltage, the vibration is like the equivalent of like a 5G. So it's like kind of like the thought of, you maybe had that 5G innovative idea back in 2019, but it's like we don't even have the conversations that would require 5G. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, it's like, I know how to have like a lot of, server space built out on some computer here. It's like, but like, it was like unnecessary at that point, hear it like that. Like, we don't need that much server space. I just hear it like that. So there's something here happening that you will sort of be a generator. I hear that. Okay, now we were going back to it. You have been watched. Now there is a question. Spirit is testing your audience. They want to know how it is that they will be able to truly benefit from your cause. And so they're testing that out. They've been testing that out. And that has been something that has really been a big deal in the astral realms because it involves the future. Those who are the prototype. Hey Aquarius, we're back. It cut again. So let's get back into that. But as it cut, I was just thinking, how interesting it is that actually we're saying 5G. It's number 5 here on this card, right? The 5 of Swords. So anyways, going back to it, there's something here. I mean, yeah, so I actually changed the energy supply on the iPad, because it just literally just keeps dying, and probably is going to die again because it doesn't have enough juice right quite there. For whatever reason, something's going on with that. But yeah, so, and it is a message, obviously. I take that as a message. But anyways, you will be serving some community. I'm hearing like that. It's very, very important who it is that, yeah, sort of is involved in this very sort of initial stage of incubating your grand. I keep hearing your grand cross. So you have something in relation to your birth chart, probably, that is like very personal to you and your family, your soul tribe, your galactic family tribe, what their signature is, what they want to bring to this earth here at this, yeah, this phase of ascension. Now I'm feeling this heat in my sacral chakra down the lower back. I'm hearing something about, yeah, like your starseed origin, okay? Specifically is what that's what we're talking about. I'm seeing it has to do with what your community on a galactic tribal level and plane has to do with this community here. I'm hearing source. I'm hearing this space here that we occupy on 3D. So yeah, I see that it really has to do with how we're mirroring that and sort of orienting your craft in the way that will suit those who really are going to be able to take something from your cause. Does that make sense? So yeah, it's kind of like your craft is in its so-called rookie stages, but it is also like just the very humble beginnings as well of it, where, you know, I think startup, think, you know, yeah, like early stage of a mom pop business, something like that. Like, who was there? Who was really sort of helping the grassroots foundation there in the very early beginnings of your craft? Spirit is really wanting to have an orientation of that they can study a bit before opening your craft to a larger set of individuals. So let's get further. The Nine of Cups here and the High Priestess. The vibration is set though, and I feel like, you know, that you're not. I'm seeing somebody here with like purple on their arm. Let's return to center. Let's clear. Let's say body. Return it again to sender. Up in the crown, I'm hearing something about Corona. Now, we had predicted Corona. Please go check out the video that is, I see a huge hawk right there, on my channel, Alchemy and You. Obviously, click it, the little icon. You can see the first video that pops up there is a snapshot that was taken from a 2019 video. I'm a channeler, as you must know by now. This is a Pleiadian Light Body Council dispatch download, and this is about the crown chakra. So this is something here for you, Aquarius. Like, I feel you are a part of how we elevate, okay, ourselves to be ready for these changes. It's like, we think, what's elevation? Once we get to that stage where our hardware can support the software that so many starseeds here have been brought with inherently, that they embody that source code of, that's when we're really talking. And what we'll see there is a different type of tune played out. Now, some of you here, literally, like, you are going to be unrecognizable. The things that will come from you, you will know. You'll say at that moment, I knew I had this in me. That's where that was hiding at. But yeah, it was more, where was your audience at? Again, I'm going to just reiterate that. Where were they sitting in the crowd? Do they have headphones on? You know, that's matrix debris that we had to clear. I hear like that from your spirit guides. We had to say, with resounding wellness, okay, as well, that's really where we're headed to, and with these particular conversations on our talk. So spirit was, I feel, also getting into place and into rhythm and space, what the timing should all be, but not that really, based on who it is that would ride alongside you in the starship. So whoo, Aquarius, you are gonna fucking be on the map here. Once we head out with those 6 years, honestly, I repeat, like, will not be able to recognize yourself. I mean, world renowned, yeah. The Magician in the Tower, the High Priestess, like, you will have defeated, don't make it just 7. Why? 14. Okay, take it and times it by 2. A 14 nation army could not take you down. They realized that if they did in a past life, well, they didn't wait long enough to see how karma exactly works. And in this lifetime, it's working in your favor at Godspeed. We'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for tuning in, Aquarius. You are turning pages. Bye.